Hey everybody, Dracobor here again for Drunken Scrubs. Today we are going to go ahead and take a look at killing Disha Fearwarden. She is another one of the NPC rares in Lion's Landing that drops honor trinkets for Horde players. First, let's go ahead and take a look at her location. She is in Krasarang Wilds at Lion's Landing. Approximate coordinates would be 87 by 28.8. Now, she is a priest model mob. She has three particular mechanics. She has a Holy Bolt, which is front end damage, which is very minimal. She has an AoE Wrath of Light, which will take 60% of the maximum health of any player standing in it. And she has a 6-second stun called Chain of Faith. The issue here is you either have to have this character be pet tanked or you have to be able to interrupt that stun. Otherwise, she will stun you and she will put that AoE under you, and the second time it hits you, it will kill you regardless of gear level. She also has a static guardian that's very hard to pull this without aggroing the boss. So we're going to burn this one down first, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get on the boss. Now I've screwed this up. I have aggro from her, and as you can see, she just put the AoE on me. So I need to get my pet to take aggro from her. So now she does generate line of sight issues because of the tent. So you will have to manually have your move your pet into position. Now that my pet has aggro, this should be no problem simply to burn down the ads. As you can see, there is her AoE, 60% maximum health. Pulling her out of this particular tent does not generally work. What you have to do is actually knock her out. So you go stand behind the tent, and knockback mechanics usually work. Death Grip will not work. Now, because of the line of sight issues, if she does land a stun, she very often will bug out and do an evade bug, and her health will reset, which you have to then deal with. If you can get her to walk out, sometimes a silence will do it. If you can get her to walk out of the tent, you're much less likely to get the evade bug. Now, the hardest thing about this pull is the number of ads that come in if you are pet tanking. It's the interrupting. Now you see she just evade bug. Now she did walk out, so she stunned my pet, and it messed up her aggro table, which caused an evade bug, which the good news is she came out, though, so we're just going to burn her down. If you're pet tanking this, the hardest part of this is going to be all of the ads that you generally get, but once you have a decent gear level, they're pretty nominal. If you are a Death Knight, a Warrior, a Rogue, or something tanking this, it's just important to not miss a Wrath of Faith, because you will take the stun, which will then in turn take the 60% damage. She's dropping rather quickly now. As you can see by how little I'm healing my pet, her front end damage really isn't a problem. She is tankable by just about every class in the game. She has a hard time getting through shields, particularly Mage and Priest, obviously. And now we enter the execute phase. If your class has healing options, slow heals over time generally do better against her. A bulk heal, eventually she will run through, and those tend to be on longer cooldowns. But a slow heal over time, like a Rogue Recuperate, a Death Knight Conversion, a Warrior Second Wind, she does not really have the ability to DPS through. So as long as you can avoid the mechanic, she is an easy kill. And of course, the trinket is 100%. The honor trinket is 100% drop rate. And that is Disha Fearwarden.